All right, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Building Giant Pokemon in Minecraft. When last we were here, we built Magikarp down here, and he is incredibly decorative, but unlike Drifblim up here, he is not quite as useful. And I do need a useful Pokemon, because right now, you see these 11 iron right here in my inventory? Those are the last 11 iron that I have. So that means we're going to be doing something technical today. We're going to be building an iron farm. Now, oh, it's starting to get dark. Sorry. First we're going to sleep, and then we're going to build an iron farm. I'm getting better at that. Yeah, I made a mess. So yeah, the iron farm. So what we're going to do is we're going to build it over in this area here. It's my understanding that you need to really build them in spawn chunks to get the most out of them. And for those of you who remember me blowing myself up a lot at the very beginning of this game, this right here is my spawn location. Yeah, I got very lucky with the fact that it is right near where I want to build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an iron farm in this area here. I think I'm going to build it actually over this oceany area because I have a pretty cool idea for the Pokemon I'm going to use on it. So it's going to be over here, and yeah, without really any further ado, oops, it helps if I actually bring the materials with me. Let's go grab those. So here's the breakdown in terms of the plans for the future while I'm grabbing my extra materials. So the plan currently is to build that iron farm, so that way I can get some iron so I can build all the other farms, because while I want to build a dye farm, well, I need to build a dye farm. I need to build a cactus farm and everything because I keep running out of materials. And so it will definitely be good of me to get that farm going. But if I'm going to be making pistons and hoppers and such, I need a steady supply of iron, and 11 ingots just ain't cutting it. All right, I've got my materials. I promise this will not become a chest monster. There we go. There we go. That's the farm materials. This is to build the Pokemon. If I haven't spoiled it in the thumbnail, see if you can guess which Pokemon I'm going to build just from, not that one, that's my dye box, but just from looking in those boxes there. But we'll get to that in a moment. Right now, we need to build the iron farm. Let's do this. All right, you guys, and there it is, the iron farm. But yeah, there it is, you guys. I have built the iron farm. This is the iron farm here in the middle, obviously, that I've just crashed face first into. So let me give you a breakdown of how this thing works. But to do that, I'm going to need a minecart. You'll notice I did have to lower the floor here because I definitely built the whole thing, A, a little bit too high, and B, you'll notice in the time lapse that all of a sudden the weird shape around the farm suddenly looked quite different. That's because I realized I built the whole thing way too small, so I had to fix that. But okay, here we go. So the way this works is that I'm gonna have villagers in these cells here. I mean, not cells. These lovely retirement homes. I've got 4 of them, and the zombie will sit in this cart. He'll travel around, come on up here. This, the activator rail that we just landed on will turn on the redstone contraption beneath us. That'll stop us here. It'll scare the zombies. Nope, scare the villagers. And then they will call an iron golem. The iron golem's going to have nowhere to spawn but the water track, at which point it'll get brought into the center and dunked into lava. As you can see here, there's some comparators. You guys can see there are comparators. There's some redstone. There's this activator rail. And that's basically how the farm works. It's pretty simple, pretty basic. The thing deteriorates over time, and then it sends the minecart on its way. As for the shell around it, this is for the Pokemon. Now, it's going to be... Oop, I missed. Oh, that was a big hit. The shell is a little... the shell's a little crazy. This is going to be a decent-sized Pokemon this time around. Possibly the biggest Pokemon that I've made. And I'll tell you right now, just this little shell is not the entire Pokemon. He will eventually have some arms as well. We have the beginnings of our iron farm. Now, I know I did mention earlier that the water channel is going to be the only place for the golem to spawn. But then there's also all this stuff up here. You could totally spawn up here, or maybe on the inside. I'm going to have to do the whole thing with carpet. I'm going to have to carpet the whole thing. We recently had the whole country carpeted. It's so small. No, that is a reference to a very old movie. But yeah, this I think is going to be pretty good for our iron farm. I actually like that I lowered the floor here because that'll give me more room for storage. And given that this thing is at spawn, I fully expect it to be pretty busy. But yeah, I think he's coming out pretty good so far. Now, as for what Pokemon this is, I don't know if you guys are familiar yet or have seen the thumbnail, but this is going to be ferrothorn. It's a big steel grass type that I like quite a bit, that is just the right shape to contain this farm and give it a little extra wiggle room. All the wood's going to come down, by the way. That's just so I can get up there, build it. And I might use that to bring up the villagers. Oh, which reminds me, I need to get villagers. I don't want to work with villagers. Now, if you're wondering why I haven't activated the iron farm yet, it's because I don't have to deal with all of the spawns of the golems going crazy all over my build while I'm building it. Step 1, build the Pokemon. Step 2, load the iron farm. Step 3, and then step 4 is profit. Step 3, make some iron. So right now, I'm gonna try to not walk off of this. Right now, I think we're just gonna keep going with building the Pokemon. I'm kind of on a roll right now, and we're gonna at least build the main body. Ferrothorn has these weird, crazy, wiggly arms that I have a fun plan for, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off this week. Ferrothorn is gonna be kind of big, and I don't have that much green dye. I will say that green dye, although I do have a decent amount of... I do have this. Maybe we'll get there. But yeah, I think the iron farm is coming out pretty good. I can't wait to see it actually working, and I really hope I don't accidentally fill this Pokemon with iron golems. But without further ado, let's build a Pokemon. Hit it. may I present to you ferrothorn. Yes, that's right. I have decided to build one of my favorite steel and grass types. I mean, the only steel grass type, but still one of my favorite steel types, ferrothorn. I thought it might be fun to make him into my iron farm, as I think I said before. And in here we have the farm itself. I have yet to activate it. In fact, actually adding the villagers is what I'm about to work on right now. Ferrothorn. Nope, still can't get that right. Ferrothorn, though, is done. Gosh, he is so big. I'm having trouble keeping him in frame. There we go. Look at that. Got his spikes, his little goatee. I still need to add some torches to the underside, but I think he's looking pretty good. But yes, he's going to be, like I said, my iron farm. Really can't get him in frame. He's just too darn big. But yeah, look at that big boy. He's big. He's bad. He's awesome. I was tempted to make him out of iron blocks to get the color perfect, but then the wool would look out of place on top, and that would be very, very expensive. I also need to figure out a way to turn off Enderman griefing, because I can't tell you how many times already I've seen holes in these arms. Look at these arms. They're so big. I love them. Got this big spike ball thing down here. See, yeah, that wasn't there before. Look at this. The Endermen are ripping this guy apart. I gotta fix that. But, yeah, ferrothorn is done. He's big, he's spiky. I think I finally mob-proofed down here with enough torches, maybe? We'll see as things go. But now I need to get more of these guys. I've got a villager here already. I'm gonna actually, I think I poked a hole. Yep, I poked a hole right here. I'm gonna drop some water down and see if I can bubble vader them up into position. Actually, it might even be smarter to bubble vader them into the pods. In fact, actually, oh, I'm about to die. Let me show you how the iron farm is set up so you can understand what I mean when I say pods. So here we have a little pod. I need to put 3 villagers in here, 3 in there, 3 in there, and 3 in there. Once I have that all set, and I remove all the wood, because that's definitely not supposed to be there, the only place for, I almost said skeletons, the only place for the iron golems to spawn will be in those chambers up there, which I should really add some, I should really add light to all this stuff in here. The golems will appear in there, drift down the water into the lava chamber to perish in the middle. I found this design on YouTube by Brian Craft. I believe we actually used the same materials too. And the tutorial was definitely a lot of help, and I just hope that the iron farm actually ends up working. And it is in a spawn chunk, I think. So that means that it should never turn off. But I guess we'll find that out once we get the iron farm up and running. So let's... Nope, that's a fish. That's a rocket. No, why can't I use the rocket? Whatever. Let's go this way. Let's go and... Oh, no, we got to get some sleep so my guy doesn't die. And let's get him into position. Ow, ow. I'm okay. Let's go to bed, bring up some villagers, and get this farm going. Well, that was a nightmare. Behold, I finally have my 2 villagers up here. As you can tell by the fact that they are in carts, that I must have used a different way to get them up here than the bubble elevator, and that is because I had to. The bubble elevator, which was gonna come up over here, kept killing the villagers, or at least, well, the boat would break, and then the villager would run into the mines that are beneath here that have these cave spiders. But I did go back to that village, found another guy, and then had to travel very far to find this one, as you can tell by the fact that they are not wearing the same clothes. Now I'm gonna try to breed these 2 together, fill up the different pods. Each one has to get 3 villagers, and I totally have enough bread for that, right? Yeah. So let's get these guys going. All right, so I now have them all wrangled up here. I've been doing a lot of breeding. Oh yeah, wrangling them, in case you couldn't tell, was kind of a nightmare. But I got them all in here. I've bred them up, and now I'm separating them by 3s, as each pod will take 3. Then I'll take up all the beds, put them up into their respective pods through water streams. He got stuck when he spawned between there and there. That's why he's not trying to kill me. But yeah, we're getting there, guys. We are almost at a functioning iron farm. Yay! All right, you guys, with that, I have all my villagers in position. I've got 3 of them over here, 3 of them over there, 3 over there, and 3 all the way over there. Now what I need to do is I need to get a zombie. I've changed the track I used to get the villagers up here to bring in a zombie, and I got to give him a sword, I think, or a block, so it doesn't despawn. It doesn't despawn, as well as a helmet. And I didn't really pay attention because now it's morning, and I need to wait until night to get another zombie. Yeah, it's fine. All right, sun's going down. Now we just need our zombie, and not a husk, please. Not a husk. I should maybe go over here. Let's make sure there's no creepers over here, because that would be less than ideal if a creeper blows up my zombie. Oh, it's getting dark. It's getting spooky. Just in time for Halloween. I'm losing my mind. Oh, zombies, where are you? I don't know if a husk will work, so I'm not going to grab a husk. It means I should probably go this way. There you are. Hello, regular zombie. Oh, hello, creeper. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Well, he was holding a shovel, so hopefully he'll stay. I put a helmet on him, so now he won't burn in the sun. But I don't want to get mutilated. I think we're far away enough that the other guys will despawn. I am only worried that he was in the water, and if he becomes a drowned, I'll be sad. Okay, he's still there. He's still got my helmet. Oh, no, cactus. Okay, my dude, come this way. You die. One way to get to me, buddy. Do you not like rails? I hadn't expected that to be an issue. If I just do that. No? No? What if I do that? Oh! It looks like I didn't have to at all. I hope everything's all set up. Oh, no, it's not set up there. Now, at least one of these corners is off because the rail sound was driving me crazy. But yeah, we've got our zombie. The question is, are we getting our golem? We got our golem! Perfect! Well, he's in there now. That couldn't have gone much better, other than the fact that this is off and I'm gonna have to push him. Okay. Oh boy, that was a bad idea. I just gotta go give him a little nudge so he can keep things moving. There we go. Now, they panic and summon a golem up there, maybe? I don't see one. Not a good sign. How about... Oh, there he is! Haha! It works! We have a functioning iron farm! Thank goodness. I was worried that wasn't gonna work. Now, unless I'm mistaken also, I should actually probably move, because he's gonna come over here. Oh, let's make sure... Oop. So now there's no golem. Oh, now there's a golem! Okay, this iron farm is very efficient. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Let's take a look up here. I will eventually redesign, obviously, this whole area in terms of, like, me walking. I just wanted to make sure that it worked. And it does! We're getting iron! Oh, we have iron again. Yes, I may have accidentally, I may have had to do some stuff. But, yeah, no, it's fine. So we've got iron. The iron farm works. This is amazing. I will be adding a composter. I don't think I'm going to need all the poppies that come off of this, given that the next project, now that we have the iron for the hoppers, is going to be some flower farms. So that way we can get the dyes going so we can get the correct materials to make better concrete and terracotta and all that good stuff. But that's it for me for now, you guys. We've built our ferrothorn. We have a working iron farm. I don't know why they're not making any noise. That's weird. I'm about to fall off this. Yeah, I need a staircase or something up here. But yeah, it's working. It's really working. And I could not be any happier. Oh, let's rather than watching iron golems die horrible deaths in lava, let's end this episode with one last good shot of ferrothorn. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's relatively close to the home base, by the way. I don't know if I showed you guys that. But yeah, I need to remove that staircase so that nothing else gets in there. But yes, there is our ferrothorn, our massive iron farm that I hope is going to be very productive. Obviously, I need to clean up a little bit, but I think it came out great. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like, maybe share, maybe subscribe, as I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!